Hey guys, in this video, we're gonna learn how to invest in real estate with little money. Coming up. Okay, so how do you invest in real estate with little money, or maybe even little to no money? And the way to do this is actually to learn wholesaling, because when you learn wholesaling, you can basically flip houses with little to even no money. All right, so let's break it down in this video, how that works and how you can get started and start doing this yourself within days or even weeks, right? So wholesaling real estate is not actually flipping houses. In fact, it's using contracts and paperwork to gain control of properties or houses, and then it's selling that control. So to simplify it, it is using a contract to gain control of something, and then it's selling that contract. That's really the basics of what wholesaling is. Now, in order to do this, you got to get really good at marketing. In order to wholesale a property, you have to be able to buy a property or contract it. That's the cool part. Use a piece of paper to contract it and gain control at a great deal. I'm talking an excellent price, okay? A home run deal. You're going to be able to contract it at a great price. You're going to turn around and you're going to sell it to a cash buyer and investor at a good price. And you're going to be able to make that margin. But if you're not able to buy it at a great price and you can't leave a little bit of equity in there for the buyer, you're probably not going to be able to sell it or wholesale it or flip it with little to no money. So how to invest in real estate with little money is a whole different ball game than how to flip houses with little money. When it comes to investing in real estate, you're going to basically be taking on some risk, or you are going to be managing a property, or you are doing some sort of investment activity. Now, the cool thing about real estate is you can use leverage to help you acquire properties. You can even borrow money from private lenders, hard money lenders, banks, to help fix those properties up. But whenever we are talking about the word invest, I like to look at invest as, owning something long term. That's an investment. So how am I able to invest in real estate with little money? There's a strategy called the BRRRR method. And in fact, my partner Mike and I actually wrote a book on the BRRRR method. But the BRRRR method is a great method, and it actually is an acronym. And it's B with 4 R's. And B stands for buy, and the 4 R's stand for renovate, rent out, refinance, and repeat. I like to go slow because I often screw those up, but it's actually a very simple formula. Buy, renovate, rent out, refinance, and repeat. This strategy will allow me to invest in real estate with little to none of my own money. Now, I will need to go borrow money from a private lender or a hard money lender, and there's gonna be risk there. I'm gonna have to then fix a property up, and there's gonna be risk there, okay? And then I'm gonna have to take that to a bank and get approved for a loan to refinance that property. And there could be some risk in that as well as, not getting approved or not getting the rate that I want, not getting the loan amount that I want. And then I'm gonna repeat. But if I get really good at this system, guys, all right? Really, really good at the BRRRR system, what I can do is I can position myself into investments, into assets with little to no money. So why did I lead this video with learning about wholesaling and contracts and and marketing, and then pivot into the BRRRR method? Here's why. Wholesaling is where I would start if I were you. It may not be investing, but what it is marketing. You're gonna learn the marketing business, guys. You are going to learn what it takes to come across a deal. And often you may have to spend a lot of time or a lot of money in marketing to find these deals, all right? But here's the cool part. Once you have the deal, you can wholesale it, you can fix and flip it, or you can use the BRRRR method, which I just explained to you, to actually invest long-term and hold that property and refinance out the loan that you got from a hard money or a private money lender, or maybe it's your own money, and you refinance it out and you can use it over and over again. But in order to do any of those, right, the BRRRR method, rental properties and long-term holds, fix and flips, or even wholesales, in order to do any of those, you gotta get a deal on a piece of property. And the thing about getting a deal on a property is that's the hard part. The flipping, the landlording, the rehabbing, that's actually the easy part, okay? But the hard part is finding a deal. So have you ever heard the saying, you make your money when you buy, you get paid when you sell? If you've never heard that, that is a mantra to live by as an investor. You make your money when you buy, you get paid when you sell. So start with the marketing. Start by learning how to find these deals. And the cool thing is if you're not interested in rehabbing or owning long-term and landlording, you can wholesale. And as an experienced investor at this point with 700-ish deals under my belt and approximately 60 rental properties, marketing is where it all starts, right? And then from there, we cherry pick the deals that we want. And we use the BRRRR method, guys. And that's how we're going to be able to invest in real estate with little to no money by using simple strategies like the BRRRR method. There's also other ways to get into an investment with little money. So maybe you can get creative on the way you buy a property, right? And that may be like a seller finance type of play, or maybe a subject to deal where you basically assume the mortgage that's in place and just take over making the payments. I mean, there is literally an endless amount of ways to invest or to get into a real estate position or to own a real estate asset with little money. You just got to get creative. And that's actually a really good point to kind of wrap this video up on, is creativity is one of the things that you are really able to use and explore and expand and leverage when it comes to real estate. Creativity doesn't get you very far in the stock market. Yeah, you may be creative in picking a certain asset or a certain investment, but there's very little you can do once you purchase it to actually see and help the value of that asset go up. You're basically just buying and praying. Well, with real estate, you can use these creative strategies to get into deals. You can use creative strategies to finance and fund deals. You can use creative strategy to find deals. And you can use creative strategies to position yourself in these deals in the long term with little to no money. Guys, I'm telling you, you can do this. It's not that hard. You just need to learn some of the fundamentals and some of the basics. And what I would do is I would suggest you learn and start with wholesaling. In fact, I've built a free course that you can find over at freewholesalecourse.com. And this course will basically walk you through the fundamentals of marketing and wholesaling, get you in the game and show you that this is a marketing business. But the coolest part is once you start having lead flow and you start running appointments and you start talking to sellers and you start coming across deals, some of those deals will actually be deals. And you can then contract those properties. And like I was saying earlier, the door's open to you. You can wholesale those deals. You can fix and flip those deals. You can buy those deals and use the BRRRR method or use the landlord type of a strategy and refinance and literally position yourself into real estate or real estate investments and real estate assets with little to no money, guys. So check out freewholesalecourse.com to get started and learn how to start marketing, because that's how you find deals. We said it earlier, we're gonna say it again, guys. You make your money when you buy. You get paid when you sell. So learn how to buy right, learn how to market, and then cherry pick those deals. And if you guys want to use advanced strategies like subject to or owner financing to position yourself, that's great. I personally like using the BRRRR method, and that means a bank will come in and they'll refinance me out. But I'm borrowing money from people to buy all of my deals. So I'm able to literally buy, fix and flip, wholesale, market, add properties to the rental portfolio, you name it, and I'm always using little to none of my own money, guys. So go over to Free Wholesale Course, check it out for yourself. You won't regret it. Thanks for watching. Like the video if you're watching, drop a comment, subscribe, and we'll be bringing you more videos just like this, guys. Thanks for watching.